Hello guys, this is a tutorial for you all on how to annotate speech data. We Sarthi make projects based upon speech recognition and NLP where we require the annotated data. So I will show you the whole process, how we do it. Okay, so we use speech recognition platform Gecko. Okay, when you will open up this link, you will find this pop-up, load data, add your files from here, select the file and press OK. Now we have to use Hindi language for transcription, and for typing in Hindi we use Google Input Tools online. Select the Hindi language from this drop down and you are good to go. Now coming back to this audio file, you will hear two people's voice. The one is agent and the other one is your customer. The person who starts speaking with welcome to me show, I am this and this, how can I help you? So that is your agent and the other one is customer. So the first and foremost thing that you have to do is add the speakers. Go to Google Input Tools, type agent, customer, cut it and paste it here in the segment labeling section one by one. Yeah. Now before moving further, there are some points that you have to keep in mind while typing. You have to write exactly the same thing what they are saying, whether it's wrong or right. If they are saying something repetitively, then write it the same number of times they're saying it. Okay, let me show an example. Start listening to this audio.
Welcome to Misho. I'm Kajal. How may I help you today?
So I will select this by just dragging. I will listen it again just to see whether I have selected the correct part or not.
Welcome to Misho. I'm Kajal. How may I help you today?
So I will come to my Google Input Tools. I will write the exactly same thing that she said. Welcome to Misho. I am Kajal. How I am listening to the audio again just to check.
Welcome to Misho. I'm Kajal. How may I help you today?
Cut it or copy this, and before pasting just keep in mind to press this toggle proofreading view. This will help you in maintaining the sequence. Okay, just watch this part, expand it from here and you're good to go. Now you can see the timing of this segment is from 1 second to 5 seconds. Then paste it here, press enter and select the respective speaker. Start listening it again.
मैंने एक ऑर्डर प्लेस किया है अपने यही नंबर से।
Select this segment. मैंने एक ऑर्डर प्लेस किया है अपने यही नंबर से। Okay, I will listen to that again just to see if I'm correct or not.
मैंने एक ऑर्डर प्लेस किया है अपने यही नंबर से।
I will cut this and paste it here. Okay, and tag the respective speaker, that is the customer in this case. So the next is, don't write the parts that are entirely in English or any other language. Okay, don't tag them and don't select that segment, right? And don't tag the music or already recorded voices. For example, in the end of each audio, you will find a pre-recorded voice. Just listen to this first.
Were you satisfied with this interaction? Press 1 for yes and 2 thank you for your feedback.
So you don't have to tag this part, just leave it as it is. Okay, don't select it and don't do anything with that. Now, at some places you will see the person is using both languages, sometimes Hindi and sometimes English. So write the English sentence in Hindi, just like we did with the first one. Welcome to Misho, I am Kajal. So this is a English part, but we have written this in Hindi. So this is what you have to do. Okay. The next point is there are many words which Google input will not show you accurately in Hindi. For example, return. So what is the spelling of return? return. But you will see there is no perfect return in Hindi. Okay, so for writing return, type RITURN. Now you will find return. Okay, there are many more words like initiate. In English, we write initiate as this, but in Hindi, this takes I as your matra. So for writing initiate, change the spelling to ENISHIATE. So this is how you will get initiate. There are many more words. You have to think like this in that direction. Okay. Now the next point is if you will find something and any sort of difficulty in understanding the audio, then leave that part. Don't tag that part if you are not able to understand what they are saying. Okay. Next is the numbers. If you'll hear any number, any date, then write it like this. Let me show you. For example, the person has said 867. So don't write 867 in numeric form. Write it 8, 6 and 7. If the person is saying 26, don't write 26. Okay. Write it 26 like this. Okay. The next is your email ID. Okay, in each and every audio, you will see the agent ask email ID from the customer for security purpose. So, if it is clear and loud, then you have to tag that, otherwise don't tag it. And if it is clear, so write the email ID like this. For example, the email ID is pallavi123@gmail.com. So write Pallavi in Hindi 1, 2, 3 at the rate gmail.com. This is how you write your email IDs. Okay. Now the next is if you'll find any difficulty in tagging and selecting the segment, in separating the segment, okay, then you can just zoom in to any level, okay, and then you can select the part very easily. Okay. Now you can see the difference between the audios, okay? Yeah. So next is you can control the speed, okay, from here. You can slow down the pace and you can fast forward it according to you. And there is a button of undo. So just keep in mind if you want to undo something, then just be aware you can't redo that. Okay, and you will if you will press Ctrl Z, then you are not able to redo that as well. Okay, and you are going to lose your data. And there's a button of delete as well. For example, accidentally you have tag and you have written something else, you have written something wrong in between, then you can just select that segment and delete it. Deleting means you are unselecting that particular segment. Okay. After completing the whole audio file, you have to save this in JSON format. There's one more thing. So for example, there is a long audio of 20 and 22 minutes. So you can leave in between, save that in JSON format and redo that by uploading both JSON and audio file. For example, let me show you. Click on add files. I am selecting both these files. Okay. And then press OK. Click on toggle and you will see all the data. Okay. Expand it. So you can come again and redo that. Let's just select this. Okay. And you will see an empty segment. See, this is an empty segment here. Okay. And if you think this is the wrong segment that you have tagged, just delete it. No worries. So that's all. You have to keep all these things in mind. Okay. So yeah, thank you.